fire's faded, the night is long. All that remains is an ashes song. Once we sang with hearts so strong. Now there's only ashes of a love song. I found the chords on the floor today, burnt and broken, swept away. The melody we used to claim is just a whisper with no name. Ashes of a love song scattered in the wind, echoes of forever that came to an end. Every note is gone, but the hurt lives on. I'm left with ashes of a love song. The pages turn, the ink ran dry, but still your shadow fills the sky. Hum the tune, though it feels all wrong. A broken hymn, a love long gone. Ashes of a love song scattered in the wind, echoes of forever that came to an end. Every note is gone, but the hurt lives on. I'm left with ashes of a love song. The stage is empty, the lights are dim, but I still feel the sound within. Though silence takes what once was strong, I'll always hear that love song gone. It isn't the fire, it isn't the flame, but the memories singing your name. Through smoke and sorrow, I belong among the ashes of a love song. Ashes of a love song scattered in the night, haunting me softly with faded light. Though the music's gone, I still hold on to the ashes of a love song. The fire has faded, the night is long. I live with ashes of a love song.
Dust still rises where we used to ride. Those back roads held our hearts inside. Every turn, every mile we knew, now they echo the loss of you. We carved initials on the wooden sign, swore forever under county lines. The wheat fields waved, the fireflies glowed. Now I walk alone down this empty road. Backroads of our memories carry whispers through the trees. What was love now fades away on these back roads where I still stay. how silence fills the autumn skies. Every corner holds your goodbyes. Backroads of our memories carry whispers through the trees. What was love now fades away on these back roads where I still stay. The bridge we crossed still stands the same, but without you it's just a name. I see your smile in the setting sun, but shadows fall when day is done. It isn't the road, it isn't the dust, but the way we lost what we thought was us. Every mile of memory, every bend a ghost I see. Backroads of our memories carry whispers, carry pleas. Though the years may drift away, I'm still lost where we used to stay. Dust still rises where we used to ride. Backroads hold the tears I hide. Morning breaks but feels the same. An empty chair still calls your name. The coffee cools, the silence grows. A lonely life the daylight shows. I pour a cup like I used to do, but half the pot still waits for you. Your lipstick stain on the porcelain white, now just a ghost in morning light. Cold coffee, colder nights, empty bed and fading lights. Every sip just burns my soul when love is gone and I'm left alone. The clock keeps time, the hands still turn, but in my chest the ache still burns. The blanket's cold, the fire dies, the echoes fill these hollow skies. Cold coffee, colder nights, empty bed and fading lights. Every sip just burns my soul when love is gone and I'm left alone. I watch the dawn through the window pane. It only brings more of the same. A day begins, a hope denied, with coffee cold and tears inside. It isn't the drink, it isn't the bed, but the words of love we never said. Now every dawn just feels unkind. Cold coffee and a colder mind. Cold coffee, colder nights, lonely prayers and faded lights. Through the silence, through the fight, I face these colder, endless nights. The morning breaks but feels the same. Cold coffee whispers your name. table set, the candles glow, but there's a space where you should go. The silver waits, the dishes shine, an empty chair at supper time. We used to laugh, we used to pray, bless the food at close of day. Now I bow my head alone and whisper grace in a hollow tone. Empty chair at supper time echoes louder than a chime. Every bite just tastes like pain without your hand to hold again. The kitchen clock ticks slow and long. I hear your voice inside a song, but when I reach across the line, there's only air and borrowed time. Empty chair at supper time echoes louder than a chime. Every bite just tastes like pain without your hand to hold again. The window shows the stars above, but none can match the light of love. I'd trade each meal, I'd give each rhyme to see you here at supper time. It wasn't the food, it wasn't the prayer, but knowing you're no longer there. Every night this heart reminds of that empty chair at supper time. Empty chair at supper time echoes through this heart of mine, through the silence, through the years. It holds my sorrow, it holds table set, the candles shine, but I still face that empty sign. Walk together down this lane, through summer sun and autumn rain. But time has washed what love had showed. Now footprints fade along the road. Your hand once fit so tight in mine, we carved our names in county signs. But years have turned and winds have blown. The path we made is not our own. Footprints fading on the road, stories lost but once they glowed. Every step the past let go, with footprints fading on the road. The dust has risen, the lines erased, the trail we left cannot be traced. I still can feel the love we sowed, but it's fading fast on this old road. Footprints fading on the road, stories lost but once they glowed. Every step the past let go, with footprints fading on the road. I'll walk ahead though you're not near. The road still speaks but I don't hear. The years will hide what once was shown, till nothing's left but I've moved on. It isn't the path, it isn't the rain, but the way that time erases pain. And every mile I walk alone leaves footprints fading on the road. Footprints fading on the road, where once we swore our hearts would grow. Through the silence, through the load, now just We walked together, love was bold, but now just footprints on the road. We stood together where the sunlight fades. The sky was burning in golden shades. Your hand in mine, the world stood still. We swore forever on that hill. The fields were glowing, the day was kind. Your eyes reflected the setting sky. We carved our dreams in the amber air. But golden hours can't always stay there. Golden hour promises whispered low, faded fast when the night would grow. Every vow that we thought would last, now just shadows of the past. The wind has carried those words away, like autumn leaves that couldn't stay. I still remember the way you smiled, but the moment slipped, gone with time. Golden hour promises whispered low, faded fast when the night would grow. Every vow that we thought would last, now just shadows of the past. I walk alone where the sun once shone. The hill we claimed is overgrown. I still can hear your voice so near, yet it's an echo I can't hold dear. It wasn't a lie, it wasn't pretend, but golden hours must always end. I kept the vows though time erased, the promises we can't replace. Golden hour promises written in skies disappeared before our eyes. Through the years I still replay the golden words we said that day. We swore forever where the sunlight fades, but forever left with golden shades. You walked away, the night grew cold, yet in my heart your story's told. Though love has flown, where I can't see. You're gone, but still with me. Your laughter lingers in these walls like summer echoes through the fall. Though time has tried to set me free, I feel you're still here close to me. Gone, but still with me, in every song, in every dream. The past won't let me be. You're gone, but still with me. Your photograph still holds my gaze, a frozen smile, a brighter day. I walk alone, yet memory keeps holding hands invisibly. Gone, but still with me, in every song, in every dream. The past won't let me be. You're gone, but still with me. I light a candle when night falls and hear your voice in shadowed halls. Though fate has carved its destiny, you're gone, but still with me. It isn't the loss, it isn't the pain, but the way your love still calls my name. Though distance grows eternally, you're gone, but not from me. Gone, but still with me, through broken time, through memories. Though you've gone where I can't be, you're gone, but still with me. You walked away, but truth will be, you're gone, but still with me. Beneath the willow, the shadows sway. We met in silence, no words to say. The branches wept, the river sighed. A love so strong had slowly died. This was the place where our hearts first bloomed, where whispered vows filled every room. Now fallen leaves cover where we stood, and goodbye lingers where loved ones could. Goodbye beneath the willow tree, where you first gave your love to me. Now I leave with an empty hand, a broken vow, a shifting sand. The summer sun has turned to gray, the laughter gone, it slipped away. I searched your eyes for one last flame, but only silence called my name. Goodbye beneath the willow tree, where you first gave your love to me. Now I leave with an empty hand, a broken vow, a shifting sand. Goodbye beneath the willow tree, where you first gave your love to me. Now I leave with an empty hand, a broken vow, branches swayed as if they knew that love was lost, our time was through. I carved your name, but the bark still cries, like the tears that fell from your goodbye. It wasn't the years, it wasn't the fights, but the quiet end of starless nights. We loved, we tried, but couldn't stay, and the willow wept as we walked away. Goodbye beneath the willow tree, your shadow's all that's left for me. Through the years I'll always see that final wave beneath the tree. Beneath the willow, I said goodbye and left our love where branches cry. The strings are frayed, the chords are weak, but still they hum the words I seek. A shattered song the silence brings, yet hope still hides between the strings. I played the tune we used to know, but half the notes refuse to show. Still in the cracks a light appears, a fragile sound that fights the tears. Hope between the broken strings softly cries, yet softly sings. Though the music falls apart, it keeps the rhythm of my heart. The frets are worn, the wood is scarred, each strum reminds of love so hard. But even through the fractured tone, I find a strength that's not alone. Hope between the broken strings softly cries, yet softly sings. Though the music falls apart, it keeps the rhythm of my heart. One day the song might play anew, with stronger hands, with skies more blue. Till then I'll hold to what it brings, that fragile hope between the strings. It isn't the break, it isn't the pain, but the faith that love will rise again. Through every crack, the silence rings and whispers hope between the strings. Hope between the broken strings carries dreams on fragile wings. Through the sorrow, through the night, it sings of love that might survive. strings are frayed, the chords still cling to fragile hope between the strings. The night is long, the stars are dim, but hope still burns where dreams begin. Through sleepless hours, I hold on tight to see your face in morning light. I trace the path where your footsteps fade, the promises that time betrayed. Yet through the dark a spark still shines, a fragile hope this heart defines. If I see you in the morning light, it will chase away the endless night. Through every tear, through every fight, I'll wait for you in morning light. The dawn will rise on fields of gold, a story new, though ours is old. And if the sun should find us near, perhaps the past can disappear. If I see you in the morning light, it will chase away the endless night. Through every tear, through every fight, I'll wait for you in morning light. The shadows fall, but I still pray that love returns with break of day. Though fragile dreams may come undone, I'll wait until the rising sun. It isn't the dark, it isn't the years, but the hope that shines through all my tears. And if tomorrow brings your face, the morning light redeems this place. If I see you in the morning light, all my sorrow will turn to right. Through the silence, through the night, I'll wait for you in morning light. Through sleepless hours, I'll hold on tight, for hope lives in the morning light.
Pages by my bed, filled with words I never said. The ink has dried, the paper's worn, love's confessions left unborn. I wrote of nights I dreamed of you, of skies that held a brighter hue. But courage failed, the mail stayed bare, and hope got tangled in the air. Letters never sent away, I couldn't say. Every line a fragile plea, locked inside the heart of me. I told the moon of my regret, the rising sun of love unmet. But stamps remained, the pages stayed in silent drawers where dreams decayed. Letters never sent away, find the truths I hid in fear? Would you forgive? Would you believe the words I wrote but couldn't leave? It wasn't the pen, it wasn't the page, but the trembling hands that couldn't be brave. So I kept my hope where silence went, inside those letters never sent. Letters never sent away, still carry love that longs to stay. Through the years, through all I meant, I live with letters never sent. A stack of pages by my bed, love's last words I never said.
Papers rest by candlelight, unopened dreams, unread goodnights. I left my heart in every line, those letters on the nightstand mine. Your name still stains the folded page, words of love I couldn't say. I held the pen but not the chance to turn our fate, to change the dance. Letters on the nightstand stay, stories of a love decay. Every word a silent plea of the man I used to be. I wrote of mornings we never shared, whispered prayers and tender care, but ink ran dry before the time to place your hand back into mine. Letters on the nightstand stay, stories of a love decay. Every word a silent plea of the man I used to be. Now dust collects, the paper fades, like fragile hopes we couldn't save. And though you'll never read a line, these letters keep your ghost in mind. It wasn't the ink, it wasn't the page, but the silence that became a cage. I wrote a world where you would stay, but words can't keep the night at bay. Letters on the nightstand still carry love I always will. Through the years they call my name, unsent vows but all the same. Papers rest by candlelight, letters unread in endless night. lanterns' golden glow. The night stood still, the music slow.
Your hand in mine, though we both know it's one last dance before you go.
I see the tears you try to hide, the weight of leaving in your eyes.
The fiddle plays, the candles burn, but time won't give us one more turn.
I hear your voice in every chord,
a broken vow, an unkept word.
the floorboards creak, the shadows sway,
But soon you'll turn and walk away.
one last dance before you go. Hold me close, don't let it show. Every step a sweet refrain, love's goodbye and soft refrain. The clock hands move, the night grows thin.
I feel the end beneath my skin.
If love could stop the winds of time,
We'd never face this last goodbye.
I'd trade tomorrow for tonight,
To hold you once in fading light.
the music fades but still we sway.
Till morning steals our love away.
One last dance before you go. Hold me close, don't let it show. Every step a sweet refrain, love's goodbye and soft refrain. It wasn't the dance, it wasn't the song,
But the silence saying we don't belong.
yet for tonight the truth can wait.
As we spin once more at fate's gate.
One last dance before you go. Through the pain I still hold close, every tear the music knows. One last dance before you go. One last dance before you go. Through the pain I still hold close, every tear the music knows. One last dance before you go. Under the lantern's fading glow, we said goodbye with one last show.
The room stood still, the shadows stayed. You packed your life and walked away. A quiet heart, an empty sound, a suitcase full of silence found. Your shirt still smell of summer speak. You didn't cry, just left me here with last goodbyes. Suitcase full of silence, heavy in your hands, carrying the memories across forgotten lands. No words left unspoken, no song to define, just echoes of a love that once was mine. I touched the handle, it felt so cold, like all the dreams we couldn't hold. Each zipper closed, a piece of me locked away with our history. Suitcase full of silence, heavy in your hands, carrying the memories across forgotten lands. No words left unspoken, no song to define, just echoes of a love that once was mine. The train will take you far from here, but silence screams inside my ear. I see you fade into the crowd, your silence speaks the loudest sound. It wasn't the leaving, it wasn't the miles, but the way you left without a smile. An empty case yet full inside of all the words you tried to hide. Suitcase full of silence, carried out the door. I can't hear your footsteps anymore. Through the night, I still rewind. That suitcase took the heart of mine. The room stood still, the shadows stayed, a suitcase full of silence and love decay.
Midnight sky was dark and gray. The sound of raindrops led me astray. Your shadow vanished, your voice grew thin, and I was left where we'd once been. Streetlights blur through the pouring rain. Every drop whispered your name. I searched the night, but all I found were broken echoes on the ground. Tears in the midnight rain, falling like whispers calling your name. Every drop cuts through my soul, loving you still, though I've lost it all. The station's empty, the whistle's gone, but in my chest the pain lives on. I walk these streets with a hollow frame, each puddle reflects your face again. Tears in the midnight rain, falling like whispers calling your name. Every drop cuts through my soul, loving you still, though I've lost it all. If the rain could wash this hurt away, I'd stand outside till the break of day. But midnight cries don't hide the pain, they only echo your name again. It wasn't the rain, it wasn't the night, but losing you that stole the light. Every storm just feels the same, a broken heart that calls your name. Tears in the midnight rain, carry my sorrow, carry my shame, through the silence, through the pain. I'm drowning in the midnight rain. The midnight sky still feels the same, and I still cry in the midnight rain. The floorboards creak with every sound, a ghost of love still lingers round. No laughter left, no gentle vows, just echoes in this old house. The curtains hang where sunlight died, dust collects where dreams once lied. Your picture smiles from the broken frame, but every room just calls your name. The echo in this old house speaks of love we live without. Every step it breaks me down, chasing ghosts that still resound. The kitchen's cold, the fire's gone, I eat alone, the nights are long. The stairs still know the weight we shared, but only silence lingers there. The echo in this old house speaks of love we live without. Every step it breaks me down, chasing ghosts that still resound. I hear your voice in the midnight wind, calling me back to where we've been. But when I reach, there's nothing found, just echo swirling all around. It isn't the walls, it isn't the floor, but the love that won't live here anymore. A hollow sound I can't renounce, the echo in this old house. The echo in this old house tells of vows time wore out. Through the silence, through the years, it keeps my sorrow, keeps my tears. Floorboards creak, the shadows bow, and I live with echoes in this old house. book lies open, the ink runs dry. We turn the last page, you and I.
A tale once bright, now memory. This is the last page of our story.
We wrote of laughter, we wrote of tears. The chapter spanned across the years.
But now the ending's plain to see. It's written clear in destiny.
The last page of our story, where love was lost to time. The ink still holds the glory, but the ending isn't mine. Though we dreamed of forever, the truth turned differently. Now we close the cover gently, the last page of our story.
Your words are carved like sacred lines. Between the margins, love still shines.
But turning forward means I see an empty space where we won't be. The last page of our story, where love was lost to time. The ink still holds the glory, but the ending isn't mine. Though we dreamed of forever, the truth turned differently. Now we close the cover gently, the last page of our story. It isn't the loss, it isn't the fight, but knowing the ending came tonight. So here we leave what used to be on the last page of our story. The last page of our story
Still carries love inside.
Though we've parted forever, the memory will not hide. Every word we've written remains a part of me, but the chapter now has ended, the last page of our story. The book lies closed,
The night is free.
we lived it well.
Our story's key.
Now I breathe
In quiet glory.
the last page of our story. Steam was rising, the platform cold. A whistle cried like a story told. Your hand slipped slowly out of mine and Love got lost between the lines. Suitcase heavy, your eyes were wet. 1,000 words we never said. The iron tracks pulled you away, but my heart begged for you to stay. The last train out of town tonight carried my heart into the night. Every tear, every sound left behind on this old ground. Your shadow faded through the smoke like fragile dreams that time had broke. The crowd moved on, but I stood still, bound by love I always will. The last train out of town tonight carried my heart into the night. Every tear, every sound left behind on this old ground. Now every whistle I hear reminds of empty arms and borrowed time. The platform waits, the rails still sing of love that left with everything. It wasn't the miles, it wasn't the tracks, but knowing you'd never come back. The hardest sound I've ever found was the last train leaving town. Last train out of town tonight stole my world with its fading light. Through the smoke I still break down, chasing the last train out of town. Steam was rising, the platform cold. The last train left and love grew old. Words have faded, the echoes die. What lingers now is a silence after goodbye. No letters left, no tears to cry, just empty halls where echoes lie. The door still swings with the final slam, like broken chords on a rusted jam. No footsteps now, no shadows near, only silence fills the years. The silence after goodbye speaks louder than tears can try. It tells a story words can't hide. Silence after goodbye. The night feels longer, the stars stand cold. The bed is wider, the sheets unfold. I reach for comfort, but it's not there. Just silence wrapped in empty air. The silence after goodbye speaks louder than tears can try. It tells a story words can't hide. The silence after goodbye. I thought the pain would start to fade, but silence grows with every day. It whispers truths I can't deny, that love has gone, and so have I. It isn't the fight, it isn't the blame, but the way the silence calls your name. And in the dark it multiplies, the silence after goodbye. The silence after goodbye cuts deeper than tears can try. Through the years it won't subside. The silence after goodbye. The words have faded, the echoes die, and I live with silence after goodbye. The melody lingers in the air, a broken tune, it leads me there. Your voice once blended with mine so true. Now silence sings the song of you. We wrote the lines beneath the stars, with borrowed chords on old guitars. But time stepped in and stole the rhyme, left verses lost between the lines. The song we left unfinished still plays in echoes of those golden days. Every note a memory haunts the strings inside of me. Your laughter once was the sweetest sound. Now silence falls where love was found. I hum the tune, but the words won't stay. They drift like smoke and fade away. The song we left unfinished still plays in echoes of those golden days. Every note a memory haunts the strings inside of me. One final chord remains unsung, a half-wrote verse, a bell not rung. I play alone, but the sound's not right without your voice to fill the night. It wasn't the music, it wasn't the rhyme, but the way we loved in borrowed time. Now all that's left a melody that ends in shadows haunting me. The song we left unfinished still cries, a broken dream beneath the sky. Through the years the sound won't fade, our love's refrain in minor shade. The song remains, though love has gone. Unfinished, yet it carries on.
A stack of pages by my bed, filled with words I never said. The ink is dry, the paper's worn, love's confessions left unborn.
I wrote of nights I dreamed of you, of skies that held a brighter hue. But courage failed, the mail stayed bare, and hope got tangled in the air. Letters never sent away, carrying words I couldn't say. Every line a fragile plea, locked inside the heart of me.
I told the moon of my regret,
The rising sun of love unmet.
the stamps remain, the pages stayed in silent drawers where dreams decayed.
Letters never sent away, carrying words I couldn't say. Every line a fragile plea, locked inside the heart of me. If someday you should stumble near and find the truth I hid in fear, would you forgive, would you believe the words I wrote but couldn't leave?
It wasn't the pen,
It wasn't the pace,
but the trembling hands
that couldn't be brave, so I kept my hope where silence went. Inside those letters never sent, letters never sent away, still carry love that longs to stay. Through the years, through all I meant, I live with letters never sent.
stack of pages by my bed.
Love's last words I never said.
The autumn wind came calling slow through fields of amber soft and low. A gentle hush across the town, that's when the leaves came falling down. We walked the path where the branches swayed, the promises we once hadn't made. Your eyes grew distant, your hand let go. The seasons changed and I still know when the leaves fell down, our love turned cold. The story ended, though untold. Every whisper, every sound got buried when the leaves fell down. Your laughter faded with the breeze, like fading light through dying trees. I tried to hold the autumn sky, but all I caught were last goodbyes. When the leaves fell down, our love turned cold. A story ended, though untold. Every whisper, every sound got buried when the leaves fell down. Now every fall reminds me still of dreams we lost, of hearts unfilled. I hear your voice in every town, each echo as the leaves fall down. It wasn't the wind, it wasn't the rain, the way you left without refrain. I searched for you, but all I found were memories as the leaves fell down. When the leaves fell down, our world grew dim. The end began, the start grew thin. Through the silence, love unwound and vanished when the leaves fell down. The autumn wind still calls around. I'm left alone where leaves fell down.
Bottle's empty, the glass is full. I chase the night, but the night is cruel. Every sip cuts deeper still. Whiskey can't cure what it can't heal. Your memory burns like a neon sign. It flickers bright, and then it twists my mind. I drink to forget, but the truth remains. Whiskey just whispers your name again. Whiskey and wounded hearts collide. I drown in pain I cannot hide. Every pour just pulls apart the cracks inside this broken heart. The jukebox plays a lonesome tune, a song of loss beneath the moon. I raise my glass, but it won't mend a shattered soul that can't pretend. Whiskey and wounded hearts collide. I drown in pain I cannot hide. Every pour just pulls apart the cracks inside this broken heart. Whiskey and wounded hearts collide. I drown in pain I cannot hide. Every pour just pulls apart the cracks inside this broken heart. the night.
It isn't the whiskey, it isn't the glass, but losing you that tore my past. No spirit strong enough to save a heart that breaks with every wave.
Whiskey and wounded hearts collide. I can't escape though I've tried. Every shot just tears apart the cracks inside this broken heart.
The bottle's empty, the night is long. Whiskey can't ride a love gone wrong.
Wind still carries your gentle name. Through empty fields it sounds the same. A ghost of laughter, soft and near, a whisper of a time so dear. I see your shadow on the broken lane where we carved our love in the autumn rain. Golden leaves, they fall and stay, marking where our hearts once lay. Whispers of yesterday calling me home. Through the silence I walk alone. Memories linger, they never fade. In the whispers of love we made. That old porch swing still creaks your tune underneath the silver moon. Every star above reminds me still of promises time could not fulfill. Whispers of yesterday calling me home. Through the silence I walk alone. Memories linger, they never fade. In the whispers of love we made. I trace your name in the dust and clay, but the winds of time sweep it away. Yet in my soul your voice remains, a bittersweet and endless refrain. It's not the years that make me weep, but the love I lost, the dreams I keep. Every silence, every sway still carries whispers of yesterday. Whispers of yesterday haunting my heart. Even though we're worlds apart. Through the night your echoes stay. Forever whispers of yesterday. The wind still calls, though you're away. I live with whispers of yesterday.
window's open, the night is cold. I whisper prayers that I can't hold. The porch light burns, though years have flown. Will you ever come back home? I set the table, your place still there. The rocking chair sways with the air. The floor still knows the steps you've shown, but the silence asks if you'll come home. Will you ever come back home, where the fields of memory grow? Through the darkness, through the roam, tell me, will you come back home? The letters rest in a drawer of pine. I read them over 1,000 times. Your name still feels like sacred stone, but the question aches, will you come home? Will you ever come back home, where the fields of memory grow? Through the darkness, through the roam, tell me, will you come back home? The stars don't answer, the moon won't say. I ask the wind if you'll find the way. The porch light glows, though I'm alone, still waiting if you'll come back home. It isn't the time, it isn't the years, but the weight of hope through all these tears. A fragile faith, though I don't know, still wonders if you'll come back home. Will you ever come back home, where the heart won't let you go? Through the silence, through the stone, tell me, will you come back home? Porch light burns, though I'm alone, still I pray you'll come back home.